You have 24 hours in Zurich, and there are a lot of places you could visit. The lake, the old town, a boat ride, and even a sunset spot most tourists never find. But if I had only one day here, I would probably spend it a little differently. If I had only 24 hours in Zurich and living in Switzerland, knowing a city better today, maybe I'll do things a little differently. But first, three things I will personally skip because most first timers waste hours on them without even realizing it. Number one would be Bahnhofstrasse. Yes, it's one of the most famous shopping streets in the world, but unless you're buying some luxury watches or designer brands, I wouldn't spend more than 15 minutes here. Walk it once, take it in, and move on. Number two would be visiting every church interior. The churches in Zurich are beautiful overall from outside and inside, and I would generally say skip the queue. But if you just want to make one exception, make it Frauenminster. It's beautiful. The original stained glass window from floor to ceiling make it exceptional, unlike anything else in the city. Entry is a few francs and it takes about 20 minutes, and that's totally worth it. Number three would be trying to fit in too many museums. With 24 hours, the city itself is an attraction. So now that you have reached the airport, here is something you should know. Now, before even you reach the city, here is something worth knowing. If you have just landed at Zurich airport and if you still have some energy left, you don't have to rush straight to get the train. The airport has its own observation deck and it's surprisingly a very good experience. Entry is 5 CHF, but if you still have a boarding pass, entry can be free. It's a very different kind of view, the plains, the airfield, the Swiss landscape opening up, and it sets a great tone for the day. You can check out the deck while your arrival or departure from Switzerland. One of the first places I would head to in Zurich is, of course, Lake Zurich. It's one of the most iconic spots in the city, and honestly, no matter what time of the day you visit, it's always beautiful. If you happen to get here early, you will usually find fewer crowds around and the atmosphere feels especially peaceful. Even later in the day, it's still one of my favorite places to spend time in Zurich. Grab a coffee from a nearby bakery or maybe a supermarket, find a bench by the water and simply enjoy the views. On a clear day, you can even spot the Alps in the distance. And the best part, this experience cost absolutely nothing. If there's like one place that I would never miss in Zurich, it's this, guys. Just a short walk from the lake, you will also find the China Garden. It's one of the Zurich's lesser known attraction and is actually considered one of the most impressive Chinese garden outside China. With traditional pavilions, small bridges, ponds, and beautifully landscaped greenery, it feels completely different from the rest of the city. From the lakeside, make your way to Bürkliplatz, the point where the lake meets the city. And honestly, if there is one place in Zurich where you will probably stop walking just to take a photograph, this is that place. The swans glide across the water, boats come and go from the harbor, and you will see the Alps sitting quietly in the background. It's one of those views that almost feels too perfect. You don't need a ticket, you don't need a tour, just slow down for a few minutes and enjoy. Sometimes the simplest moments end up being the most memorable one. From Bürkliplatz, continue walking to Münsterbrücke. Now, this is one of those places where you will have to slow down and notice the view from the middle of the bridge. You will see the iconic Grossmünster Tower rising above the city, and while you look the other way, you will see the Limmat River flowing through the heart of Zurich. It's one of the classic Zurich postcard views, and the best part is it's completely free. Once you cross the bridge, you're officially in Zurich's old town. This is my favorite part of the city. The narrow cobblestone streets, the colorful buildings, and the little hidden corners you will discover by accident. And if you only want to visit one street here, make it Augustinergasse. Swiss flags hanging from the buildings, beautifully painted shutters, it feels like stepping into a different era. This is the kind of street that reminds you why you traveled all the way to Switzerland in the first place. From here, keep walking uphill to Lindenhof, and if you didn't know it was there, you will probably walk right past it. That's exactly why I love it. Lindenhof sits quietly above the old town and gives you one of the most peaceful views in Zurich. You will see rooftops stretching across the city, the river below, and people wandering through the old streets beneath you. Find a bench, sit down, take a breath. In a city this beautiful, slowing down is a part of the experience. Guys, Zurich is not a city that you simply tick off. It is kind of a city that you need to experience. Like really, it's so beautiful. Look at this. Every corner of the city is very damn beautiful. The streets are beautiful. Everything is so beautiful. After Lindenhof, make your way to the Polybahn. It's a tiny red funicular that many visitors completely overlook. The ride only takes a couple of minutes, but it's one of those little experiences that makes Zurich feel very different. At the top, you will arrive at ETH Zurich. That's one of the most respected universities in the world. The views from there are fantastic. You can see the city spread out below you, the lake in the distance, and the surroundings hills beyond. And here is a small detail that many people miss. That Albert Einstein studied here, and if you have few extra minutes, head inside the ETH and look for the locker that once belonged to him. It's not a major attraction, but it's exactly the kind of unexpected detail that makes travel memorable. And by now you will probably be ready for lunch. So head back into Niederdorf, which is just 3 minutes walk from the Polybahn station, and avoid the first tourist restaurants you see there. Instead, wander a little, look for smaller local cafe with outdoor sitting, and this area has some great options. Now after lunch, I will head back towards Bürkliplatz, but this time instead of walking beside the lake, I will get out onto the water. The city looks completely different from a boat. The skyline, the church towers, the elegant villa line, the shoreline, and the mountains quietly sitting in the distance. It's one of the most relaxing experiences you can have in Zurich. And here is what I would do. Instead of taking a short round-trip cruise, I would hop on a boat from Bürkliplatz and make my way towards the Lindt Home of Chocolate. It's a scenic journey and a much more memorable way to reach one of the Zurich's most popular attractions. If you're traveling with a Swiss travel pass, many regular Lake Zurich boat services are included, which makes this experience even a better value. I have also made a full video comparing the Swiss travel pass and a half fare card because choosing the right pass can save you a surprising amount of money in Switzerland. I will link that video at the end, also in the description box below. So by now you have seen Zurich from the streets, you have seen it from the lake, you have experienced a little Swiss chocolate, and now it's time to see the city from above. So if I had to choose just one experience from this entire itinerary, this would be it. From the Lindt Home of Chocolate, make your way back towards Zurich and hop onto the S10 train to Uetliberg. The journey takes around 20 minutes, and if you have a Swiss travel pass, it's covered too. Uetliberg is often called the top of Zurich, and once you get there, it's easy to see why. As you step out, the entire city opens up beneath you. The Lake Zurich stretching into the distance, the rooftops of the old town, the rolling green hills surrounding the city, and on a clear day, the Alps standing proudly on the horizon. It's one thing to walk through Zurich. It's another thing to see how everything connects up from here. If you have timed it right, stay for the sunset. Watch the light slowly change across the lake. Watch the city begin to glow. And take a moment to appreciate how much you have experienced in a single day. For me, this isn't just the best viewpoint in Zurich, but it's a perfect ending to a day well spent. You can head to these following places for dinner, and Langstrasse is one of the Zurich's most local neighborhood, most colorful, lively and multicultural district. Once it was also called as the Red Light District and now is developed into a party pop culture with variety of shops, takeaways and mix of bars and clubs. So guys, if Zurich is the beginning of your trip, just 45 minutes away from Zurich, you can find one of the most prettiest cities of the country, and that's Lucerne. So we had explored Lucerne quite well, and I've uploaded the video as well. So maybe you can check that out next if your plan is to go to Lucerne. And don't forget to watch the Swiss travel pass and the half fare card comparison video, which will definitely help you save a lot of money. And I will link both the videos down in the description box. It's super windy weather today, it's super cool. Look at it. So guys, let's close this video. If you like what you're watching, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to get notified every time I upload a new video. I will see you on the next one. Until then, bye.